a lot of people talking about football now didn't really believe or didn't really felt the three Lionesses could do what they did over the weekend against the mighty Germans. Because I talked to some football fans that were like, no, they gave the game. They actually believe the Germans were going to roll over the English girls, for the game. Because if you look at the pedigree of the Germans in this championship, the fact that they've won it like 8 times or 9 times, and if you look at the form of their team, the experience in that squad and the way they score goals and everything, the total makeup of the team, you will actually believe that there's no way England can overpower that German squad. But here we are. Finally, the title is staying in England.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's finally come home. One would have expected that the men would have done that during the Euro tournament, but it didn't happen with the men. Fortunately for them, it happened with the women. Let's not take away from the women. From the very onset, from the group stage, the women were on fire. They set a record even in the group stage, scoring the most number of goals ever scored in the group stage. It hasn't been done. It was done this past tournament. They beat everyone there was to beat. Nobody gave them a chance. Going into the finals, it was a beautiful game. One couldn't have expected England to do what they did against the Germans, but I was excited. I go into extra time and they got the needed victory. Very, very interesting on the part of the English girls, the Lionesses. Congratulations to them. I've seen different videos, different pictures, different memes of people putting beards on them saying, okay, we want the men to replicate what the women have done. But hey, don't take the shine off the women. They labored for it. They worked for it. They won the tournament. Congratulations to the three Lionesses of England.
Now, let's look at the impact of the English Premiership. Now, talking about the Women Premiership and this championship. Now, do you think that the Premiership has had any role, in molding the players to be able to do what they did over the weekend?
You can't take away the fact that the Women's Football League is one of the go-to leagues around the world. I mean, if you put aside the league in France, maybe the league in Spain, you also think about what's happening here in England. You can't take away from the likes of Chelsea, the likes of Arsenal, the likes of Liverpool. All these women who play for these various clubs are top notch. You have to be professional to play for these clubs. Of course, it's had its impact. Of course, the younger girls are looking forward to, gaining experience on what these girls have done because, hey, nobody saw that coming out. They believe that it's possible. Anything is possible. You put your mind to anything, you can get it done. And like you said, the English Football League here in England is the bedrock of what we saw at the finals on Sunday. And every English woman should be proud of these girls and look forward to winning more tournaments in earnest.